Hello everyone, and thanks for joining for the demo session. So in today's session, we are going to give you a demo session on cybersecurity expert training by Vishwanath. So that is nothing but me. Okay, first let me introduce myself. Okay, so my name is Chinthakindi Vishwanath. I'm a certified ethical hacker and I hold 10 plus years of experience in this cybersecurity field. And I'm going to teach classes for corporate trainings as well as for the students. And we have organized many workshops as well as the webinars on this particular cyber security. And we also work with a cyber team also. So to find some criminals who are working, who are in this cyber crime things. So we are going to work with the police departments too. So yeah, this is a small introduction about myself. So now let's get started for the demo session on cybersecurity expert training. So first of all, before going into this particular Nexson IT Academy cybersecurity expert training course, so just we will have a small introduction part on cybersecurity and ethical hacking so that you will get more familiar with the topics. Then I'm going to show you the course content, and along with that today we are going to show you some live demos. Okay, so that's what we are planned for this particular demo here. Okay, so here is the one what cybersecurity expert training contains. So if you take this particular cybersecurity expert training, you will be expertise in below courses. So we are going to give you a package of all these three courses into cybersecurity expert training: the cybersecurity plus ethical hacking and bug bounty. These are the three courses which we are giving in a one package. We call it as a cybersecurity expert training course. So, okay, let's get started for the introduction part of cybersecurity and ethical hacking. So, what is in a cybersecurity actually, right? What is in a cybersecurity? See, the cybersecurity is a study that programs to teach you how to protect your computer operating systems, network, data from cyber attacks. Right now, whatever we are seeing cyber attacks, there are so many cyber attacks which is going on, right? So either might be a corporate cyber attacks or a personal one, like any many people are into the cyber attacks, right? So like your mobile phones might be hacked, your systems might be hacked, or your network might be hacked, right? So many attackers are targeting these individual people as well as corporate people also. So that's why it's very, very important to know about this cyber security knowledge, because to protect all your devices, your network, and all other things. Okay, this will teach you how to monitor the systems and how to mitigate the threats when they happen in your network. That's what we are going to teach you over here. And one more thing here, you if you want to protect yourself, if you want to mitigate the threats, and if you want to protect your uh, things in your organization or in your personal life, first what you should know, see, if you want to protect your data, you should know about the attack, like how attacker is going to do attack, right? So if you know the attack, yes, you can easily detect that it's an attack, and you can easily mitigate that particular things. Mitigate is nothing but protection. Okay, so we are going to do this activity. That's why we are going to teach you everything on live demonstrations in a point of attacker. Okay, so we are going to teach you how attacker is going to do attack on your computers, your systems, your network, or your email IDs. Okay, and your websites, many things, everything we are going to show you on a live. Along with that attack, we are going to show you this mitigation part also. That's what we are going to learn here. Okay, now here, what is an ethical hacking now? Ethical hacking. So before ethical hacking, just I want to discuss about the hacking, only general hacking. What is in a hacking? Yes, see, hacking is a unauthorized practice. Remember, hacking is a unauthorized practice. Why? Because without taking any permission of a user or end user, attacker is going to perform these attacks, and he will do some malicious activities like destroying the computer, taking the data, modifying the data. Okay, so all other things happens here, malicious activities like whatever right now you are seeing in our media, right? So bank accounts got hacked or some credit card information was leaked. All this comes under hacking. Okay, that is a unauthorized access which they are going to do that. Then now we are going to have another word along with the hacking. There is another word we call it as a ethical hacking. What is an ethical hacking now? See, ethical hacking, the name only tells you ethical. Ethical means some set of rules are available. Okay, see, when you go for any particular organization or anywhere, so you might heard about this thing, right? Hey, you should be an ethical person. Okay, you should be an ethical person for the organization. What does it mean? Means trust person, right? Trust person. So here also ethical hacking means it's an authorized practice, means taking a permission from an end user, that is a client. Okay, and we are going to do testing. We are going to do attacks on the same web application or any network. Okay, to bypass system security and to identify the potential breaches. Okay, to identify the threats and potential data breaches in their network. Okay, once you identify this, okay, at the time of testing, you should think like a hacker and you have to do testing. Okay, once you done with the testing and you got a vulnerabilities, that is nothing but a threats, loopholes or a bugs, anything we can call it as. Okay, in general terms we call it as a bugs. Okay, so once you identify these bugs, immediately our job is to report. As ethical hacker, our job is to report, not to do any misuse of that particular things. Okay, a normal hacker will do misusing of that particular things, but we are not going to do anything over there, like just we are going to report it. Okay, once you report that particular thing, then the concerned team is going to fix that particular issues, and again it comes for a retesting. Okay, so this process, whatever right now we are going to do, this process is planned and approved, and more important, it is legal. It is legal. Why it is we call this as a legal? Because we are taking a permission and we are doing this particular testing, security testing. Okay, remember this is a security testing, not normal testing, not a functionality testing. Okay, functionality testing is a different one. That is quality analyst is going to do that job, but our job is to do testing only on a security modules, whether this application or this particular uh, network can be hackable or not. If it is hackable, okay, what is a threats? So just will report it. That is our job as an ethical hacking. Okay, now when you talk about this, who is an ethical hacker now? Who is ethical hacker? The person who is going to do attack, do testing and reporting, right? The person we call them as an ethical hackers. Okay, so the companies are going to hire these particular ethical hackers to do testing on their network, on their applications, on their systems. Why? See, the person who is going to attack the security system on behalf of owner. Okay, so on behalf of owner, we are going to test it and we are going to find the vulnerabilities where malicious hacker could exploit it. Okay, and then we are going to report it. So those people, we call them as ethical hackers. So again, a new question comes over here. When you go for interviews, this might be a problem which you can face it sometimes. Like, say, if they ask you that, hey, why should I hire you? See, you are telling that you are testing on behalf of me, right? Owner, on behalf of me, you are testing and you are reporting, right? Then why should I hire you, or why should I give a task for you to do testing? I can give the same task for a developer. I can give the same task for other people, right? See, for example, if you take a simple example of this, like a web application is there. Okay, you got a the developer has developed everything from scratch. He developed a website. Now he's the owner of that particular application, right? Because he know everything about that particular application. He developed everything from a scratch, right? So he is the owner. Okay, he developed everything. Now again, the client is giving a task to do testing for an ethical hacker for finding the vulnerabilities. Why should I give it for other people? Why can't I ask the same developer to test and tell me the bugs, right? They might ask you about these things. See, remember, when you go for any interviews, you have to support your job. Okay, so you have to tell them what is the importance of a cyber security analyst, because you are applying for that particular job. There should be some importance, so you need to tell them importance for that. Okay, so a simple example which I can take it for you. Okay, simple example, a non-technical example which I'm going to take it. See, we all are from educational background, like from student backgrounds only, right? See, what is the job role of a student actually? The job role of a student is to learn and to write the exams. That is the job role of a student, right? Writing the exams and learning the subject. Then what is the job role of a teacher? The job role of a teacher is to teach the classes, that is lesson subject, and to correct your papers. Whatever you have written, they have to evaluate, right? Correct that particular papers. That is a job role of every person has their own job role, right? So here, if I ask you to correct your own papers, okay, once you're done with your exam, okay, if I'm a teacher and you are a student, okay, if I ask you to correct your own papers, what happens? Everyone will get 100 marks because everything looks good for you. Remember that, okay? Everything looks good for you because so whatever you got it in your mind, so the same thing you applied on your paper, right? So if you see your paper, everything looks good for you and you will get 100 marks. That's the same thing, right? But remember, if I ask you to exchange your paper to your friend and your friend paper to you, then what happens? Your mind says that, hey, this is not your paper, so chalo, find the bugs, right? Same thing happens here. So you can easily find a loopholes and bugs in other paper. The same way here also, if I ask a developer to do testing on their own application, what happens? He will tell you that, sir, this is good, everything is good because you can trust me. I developed everything from scratch and I developed this application from last 3 months, and you can trust me, there is no bugs. But if I give the same application to other person, okay, then they can easily find the bugs, right? So that's why the importance of an ethical hacker is to do testing and reporting. While you are doing testing, you should think like a hacker and you have to think out of the box and you have to do testing. That's what we are going to do here. Okay, so that's why we call them as a ethical hackers now. Now here, how many types of hackers are available? Remember that. This is very, very important. How many types of hackers are available? Sorry. Yeah. So there are three types of hackers which we are going to see here. White hat hacker, black hat hacker, gray hat hacker. What is a white hat hacker? Positive people. Normally, we call them as a white hat is nothing but a good people. Okay, ethical hackers. We call them as a ethical hackers. Why we call them as ethical hackers? Because their main aim is to look for the vulnerabilities and report and fix. They won't misuse their skills for illegal activities. They don't do that job. Okay, so legally, everything legally with permission. Okay, he will do this particular activity. Okay, certified ethical hackers, we call them as a white hat hackers. Okay, the next one is a black hat hackers. See how the color is different, white and black. The same way here also the roles and responsibilities will be different. So he is also having a set of skills, okay, ethical hacking skills, but he will use these skills for illegal activities. Illegal activities, bad persons, malicious hackers, whatever you see in media right now, right? So recently many attacks was happened, okay, many attacks was happened. So all these things comes under black hat hackers right now. The recent things which is going on, that is a sofa virus is coming into our mobile phone. That is a mobile trojan which is targeting internet banking applications. Okay, it's something like a keylogger. Okay, so where whatever the passwords you type, automatically it is going to capture and it is going to send that to command center, okay, to hacker. That is one of the new thing which was right now which is going on. Okay, so it is binding these trojans with a applications which looks like a genuine application, like might be like a Amazon or a Flipkart or some other thing, like some games applications. It is binding these trojans with a different applications, and they are spreading this. They are spreading. If you install this, automatically the trojan is also going to be installed and it will monitor your mobile. Okay, so that whatever you are typing, everything is going to be captured. That is a one thing right now which is going on hot topic. Okay, apart from that there is another update which is there, that is a pink whatsapp. Pink whatsapp, what is a pink whatsapp actually? See, so you will be getting an SMS or you will be getting some link from a WhatsApp groups that, hey, there's a new update from a WhatsApp. So the new features are came up into WhatsApp. So install this application so that you will get upgraded to your beta version of a WhatsApp. The application will be like a pink color application for a WhatsApp. Okay, remember it is also trojan. It is also trojan. Okay, so there are so many things that black hat hackers are doing, okay, to hack into your mobile phones, and they can take off your personal data. So that comes under black hat hackers. Means they will use their skills for illegal activities, okay, for financial cause or destroying the information. So all these things happens here. And next one is a gray hat hackers. What is a gray hat hackers? Mixed one, combination of white and black things. Okay, so sometimes a person can act as a good person, sometimes a person can act as a bad. Okay, So both the things, he will be acting as a, depending upon the situation, he will be acting. Okay. So that comes under gray hat hackers, depending upon a situation. See, right now, whatever you are learning here, white, black, and gray, all these things, right? So these are we define theoretically for our purposes to identify the person based on their activities, right? White, black, and gray. But remember, when you enter into your real world, there is no white, there is no black, there is no gray. Simply, hacker is a hacker. That's it. You should never trust anyone in this particular field. Okay, because it's a very, very, very dangerous. Okay, so a person can behave like a sometimes black also. Okay, so remember that. So whatever right now you have learned here, types of hackers here, the another question comes into your picture many times. Like, see, for example, you told that for your elders that, hey, I want to learn hacking. So some people will tell you that, hey, don't go into that way because it's an illegal activity, so you might be getting into some trouble. Don't go in that way, it's illegal. If you ask the same thing for your techie guy, techie, okay, so they will tell you that, yes, you can go into this field. Okay, so but you should be ethical person. Okay, there is ethical hacking is also there. There is so many job opportunities are there that you can make a career in this. Now you got confused. Hey, hacking is illegal or illegal now? Okay, some people are telling that illegal, some people are telling that it's illegal. So what is a actual thing over here? Okay, is a hacking legal or illegal? See, remember, hacking is illegal or not, it is purely depending upon the work mentality and motive of that particular person who works on the technology, who works on the technology. Okay, so general terminology, technology is never illegal. I'm not talking about only hacking, technology, remember. Okay, technology is never illegal. The person who works on the technology will decide whether he is using it for a good purposes or bad purposes. Okay, whether it's illegal or not, he will decide that. A simple example for this stuff for a technology. Okay, so like you might see this particular movie also, right? Rajnikant movie Robo, right? Robotics is also one of the technology, right? It's a one of the technology. So he developed a robot for a good purposes for the starting, initially, right? Initially. So okay, everything is going good, but somehow it was fallen into wrong hands. The technology was fallen into wrong hands, and it was used for a malicious purposes like destruction and everything. Means the technology is same here, but the person who is using that technology will decide whether he's using it for a good or a bad purposes. The same thing happens here in ethical hacking and hacking also. See, some people will learn this hacking for to do illegal activities. Okay, some people will learn this technology for good purposes. But remember, you should be an ethical person over here, ethical person. Okay, not unethical person, because you need to, if you do any misusing of this particular courses, then you have to face the consequences for that. Okay, here you are here to learn this ethical hacking course for your career. Okay, and for to aware other people about this type of attacks, because we might see many people are fallen into this particular traps. You might be your relatives, might be your friends, might be your other things. So whatever it might be, you might heard about any one of the situation, right? You might heard about in your till now whatever you are here. So you might heard about any of the one of the situation which is one of the person might be involved in this particular as a victims in a cyber crimes. Might be your friends, might be your relatives, might be your other people, your family members, might be any person, right? He might be into this particular situation. So you are a technical persons now, right? Your job is to aware your elders people is nothing but it's our responsibility, not only for career, it's our responsibility to aware our elders also. Okay, remember that. And for our younger generation is also nowadays many people are falling in these particular traps. Okay, like a mobile phone applications, like loan applications. I think many people heard about this loan applications also, right? Like you might take a loan from any one of the application, and even if you after your repayment, they might ask you to do payments. Otherwise, they will take off your photographs and they might blackmail you, or they might give some abusing messages in our groups, right? So these things, all this comes under cyber crime only. So you should aware the people who are not into this particular technical field. So that is our job also. Okay, not only your career, it is our job as a younger generation. We need to aware our elders as well as our younger generation. Now here, when you talk about this here, What is the phases of a ethical hacking? The stages. We call this as a stages of a ethical hacking. See, every hacker will should follow these 5 stages. Okay, these are 5 stages of ethical hacking or a normal hacking, whatever it might be. So now here, food printing is the first stage. What is in a food printing? See, many people will ask me about these things. Sir, you are a hacker, right? So I have my friend's email ID. I have my friend's phone number. Can you hack that and can you give me the WhatsApp chat? I want to see them. Okay. Or sometimes, sir, this is a situation which I'm facing. So I have this particular phone number. Can you trace it and tell me that? Or can you give me the WhatsApp chat? Can I get a control over the phone? So remember, remember, only with a phone number you cannot do anything. Okay, you cannot do anything. Only you can call them, but you cannot do anything with that. Okay, it's not a, don't compare the real life with your real movies. Okay, real. See, in movies, only with the one single click, everything is going to be hacked. But now in our real situation, it is not the situation. Remember that. Okay, so they will work very, very, very hard. Okay, so first stage of attack is nothing but footprinting, nothing but information gathering about a particular target. So target might be anything, either might be a website, either might be a email ID, either might be a phone number, either might be anything. Okay, first they will try to collect the information about a particular target from online resources. How much information you will collect, that much closer you will go to that particular target. Remember that. Okay, so that is footprinting module. So once you're done with the footprinting module, like enough information is gathered about a particular target, then second phase comes into picture, that is a scanning module. What is in a scanning module over here? Scanning module is nothing but to identify the loopholes, bugs, okay, possibilities of attacks. We can call them the possibilities of attacks, that we call it as a thing. So like bugs and vulnerabilities and possibilities of attacks you will be getting by using some tools. We will scan that particular website and then we are going to look into that. For example, my target is a website, so I will collect the information about a website, like what is the domain name, what is the IP address, where the server was hosted, when it was hosted, okay, what technology they use to develop the website. Okay, so all these things I will collect in a footprinting. Once I'm done with that, second stage comes into thing, that is scanning module. I will try to scan that particular website to find what are the open ports which are there in that server, okay, web server, and what are the services which are running. Okay, and is there any vulnerabilities for the particular website or a server? Yes, we'll get to know about that, like possibilities of attack. All this comes into possibilities of attack. Okay, once you're done with that possibilities of attack, then third phase comes into picture, gaining access. What is in a gaining access here? See, gaining access is nothing but we are going to do attacks. Okay, we are going to launch the attacks based on the report, whatever we got it, right? Possibilities of attack. The attacker is going to perform each one. Okay, so launching of attacks, like might be he might use some tools to attack, or he might use some script to attack, or he might be using some manual attacks. So many things. So he will launch the attacks. So once he launched this particular attack based on a scanning module, okay, so he will do malicious activities, right? So once he get access, so there are two situations again. He might get succeeded or he may not get succeeded. Okay, it might fail. So if it is failed, well and good, it is secured. It is secure. If he succeeded, he entered into the website, then there is no security is available. So once he enters into that particular website, the fourth stage comes into picture, that is maintaining access. What is maintaining access? Once he enters into that website, he will do all malicious activities over there. Like he will try to destroy the data, or he will try to modify the data, or he will take off the data, okay, database information, or he will take off the money, okay, from your bank accounts or your wallets or some other thing, right? All malicious activities is going to do here. Malicious activities. Once he done with all malicious activities, then fifth stage comes into picture, that is covering of tracks. Means, see, once you done, once attacker is going to do all these activities like malicious activity, like deletion, addition, or something like malware insertions, viruses, trojans, he inserted everything and he destroyed all the website or servers, then what is going to do? He will escape from that particular website, right? So before exiting from that particular organization, he will clear all his footprints. Nothing but simply every time whenever you log in, IP address is logged, right? IP address is logged in the firewalls or the servers. So he will clear all the log files. There should be no proof. Simple thing is he's going to delete all the proofs about a compromisation. That comes under covering of tracks. Okay, so this is a 5 stages of a attacks. These are 5 stages of a attacks which attacker is going to follow. See, as ethical hackers, we have a limit. We have a some limitations. So till third phase we can go. Fourth and fifth phases we should never touch because it becomes an illegal activity. Okay, but a normal hacker, a illegal hacker will go for fourth and fifth stages because that is illegal activities. Our job is to find that particular vulnerabilities, and if you gain access immediately you will report it. That's it. But a hacker will misuse that particular thing. Okay, so this is the thing how phases, stages of a hacking comes into picture. See, till now whatever I explained, that is a technically I explained about all these things, right? But some people might understand or some people may not understand. Okay, so what I can do here is I will just explain the same situation with our general life. Okay, with our general life. Let me take a simple. Just close your eyes and assume that whatever I'm telling right now. Okay, so simply, uh, just close your eyes and just assume that. Think like a hacker is nothing but a thief. Okay, hacker is nothing but a thief. A website is nothing but a home, or antiviruses, firewalls are nothing but a watchman. Okay, now you have a concept: thief, home, and watchman. What is the job of a thief? So he wants to enter into the home, right? He wants to enter into home for a stealing, but he won't directly enter into home, right? First, what he's going to do? First of all, he will try to gather the information, right? He will try to gather the information about a particular home, like how many people are there in a home, when they're coming in, when they're going out, right? All these things he will try to gather information. That is footprinting. Like, okay, is there any nearby police stations are there or not? Okay, how many people are there? Okay, when they're coming in, when they're going out, is there any CCTV cameras? Is there any watchman? He will collect all the information about that particular home, right? That comes under here footprinting module. Okay, this is a footprinting module. Once he collect enough information about that particular home, what is going to do? Scanning module comes into picture. What is the scanning module here? So possibilities of entering into home. When is a flexible time to enter into home? Like night timings is the first thing. Like night timings is the flexible time to enter into home. Next one, okay, if there is only children are at home, second possible way. If there is no watchman, third possible way. Okay, so everyone is slept. Okay, for fifth possible way. Like this, he will try to find the loopholes. Nothing but scanning module. Okay, just I'm comparing with the technical life with our general life. Simple. Okay, so okay, scanning module is done, and he got all the possibilities of entering into home. Okay, once he done with that, the third phase comes into picture: gaining access. To enter into home, what is going to do? He will try to enter into home by using duplicate keys to open the locks, or he will use some tools to break the locks, right? Nothing but launching of attacks. Okay, launching of attacks. In our technical life, it might be a tools, it might be a scripts, it might be some other thing, right? The same thing comparing. Okay, okay, once he entered into home, okay, he gained access and he entered into home. What is going to do? He won't switch on the lights, he won't switch on the music, and he won't dance, right? What is going to do? He will be in stealth mode, means hidden mode. No one knows that he entered into home, right? So maintaining that access, that is a fourth stage comes into picture. In this maintaining access, he will do all malicious activities like stealing the gold, money, okay, so valuable things and everything, right? So maintaining access, in that he will do all malicious activities. Once he done with his work, what is going to do? He will escape from the home, right? He will escape from the home. So before escaping from that particular home, he will take his own precautions, because he will clear his fingerprints, footprints, right? And he will wear monkey caps, he will wear the gloves, many things he will take precautions, right? Because no one should identify him, right? The same thing happens. So in our technical life also same thing happens, right? So he will clear all the log files, he will delete all the files, everything. So same thing. So see, right now, whatever I explained, technical with a general example. So you should learn like this so that you can easily remember these particular concepts. Okay, so don't learn technically only. Okay, if you compare your technical life with your general life, that is very, very easy for us to understand the concepts. Okay, not only this ethical hacking, not only hack, anything, whatever you learn. So you like this type of flow charts or anything, whatever you're having, you should learn like this. Then you can easily memorize this. Okay, so this is a phases of a ethical hacking, which we are going to discuss more things in our classes. Don't worry about that. Just I'm giving a brief introduction about this. Okay. So these are the things which we have done. Okay. So now this is a small introduction which I have given about ethical hacking and cyber security. Now this is a course content which we are going to see. I hope everything is good till here, whatever I explained. Can I get a responses like symbol, or you can give me in a chat box? Yes. Are you clear with the topic now? Whatever I have explained? Okay, that's great to hear, guys, so that you are clear with this topic. Okay, thank you. Now let us see that what we are going to cover in this particular course content actually. Okay, so in this course content here, we'll start with introduction of ethical hacking and cybersecurity. I have explained the same thing right now, just as few topics which I explained over here. Okay, so there are so much of there are so many things that we are going to discuss in this ethical hacking and cybersecurity introduction part. Then we'll talk about some computer and networking basics. So we'll start with the networking basics because it's very, very important for us. So like what is IP address, what is a computer, how internet works, what is a OSI layers, okay, what is the topologies, so what is the network, so all these things which we are going to learn, because some people might be from non-technical background, so they don't know about this particular networking basics. So we are going to cover the networking basics also, because it's very, very important to know networking basics. Then only you can easily understand the concepts for upcoming classes. That's why the 2 days class will be on a networking basics itself. Okay, the next one we are going to talk about, everything will be a live practicals. Almost 85% of uh, uh, course will be on a live demonstrations, everything on live, because I'm going to concentrate mostly on live scenarios and live demos. Okay, live demos, because see, theory, it's not a big deal. You can also get a theory from internet. That's not a big deal, right? So but you should have a practical knowledge, you should have a practical knowledge. That's why we are going to show you all live demos on each and every topic. We have a live demos. Okay, so here is a one food printing module. In this food printing, I'm going to show you how you are going to gather information about a particular target, okay, through online resources. Only with a website name, how much information you can gather. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the food printing modules over here. Along with that, we'll go with the scanning module. So we are going to use some tools called Nmap tools, some advanced IP scanner tools, some vulnerability scanner tools. Okay, with this particular vulnerability scanner tools, we will try to identify the loopholes, bugs. Okay, so and we will try to gather some more information which is related to network related information also by using some tools called Nmap tool. That's what we are going to see here in the second scanning module. After that, vulnerability analysis. So in this vulnerability analysis, we are going to discuss about how many types of analysis you can do. Okay, so we are going to discuss about that particular analysis, what we are going to do. There is some life cycle for vulnerability analysis also. Okay, there is nothing but a risk assessment and all other things comes into picture. So we are going to discuss about vulnerability analysis over here. And then we'll talk about some sniffings. Okay, sniffing attacks, nothing but man in middle attacks. Okay, how attacker is going to perform. Okay, if he enters into your network, if I example, if I'm an attacker, if I entered into your network, I can see what is going on in your network directly. Okay, so I can take off your username and passwords from that particular traffic also. There's a possibility. So I'm going to show you a live attacks or man in middle attacks. Okay, so by using a tools called some tools which is related to Wireshark tool, like packet analyzer tools, which I'm going to use it, and I will show you a live demonstration on that. The next one is a system hacking. What is in a system hacking? So we are going to discuss about some theoretical part of system hacking, and then we'll go into practical demonstrations, like how attacker is going to attack your systems, password cracking, how attacker is going to do password cracking. Okay, so Windows as well as Linux, both things we are going to use it. Remember, most of the time I'm going to concentrate on manual attacks instead of automation. I'm going to show you both the things, automation as well as manual. But if you are a beginner, you should learn manually, because when you go for your interviews, they will test your manual skills, not automation skills. Okay, so that's why I'm going to concentrate on manually. I will teach you each and every detailed information with step-by-step process along with that. Okay, so that you can easily get a clear picture about that particular topic. So I'm going to show you password cracking on Windows as well as Linux operating systems. Along with that, I'm going to show you how attacker is going to get access to your individual computers. Okay, that's what we are going to learn, like a Trojan attacks. We are going to talk about Trojan attacks, how attacker is going to attack your computer and how they will get access to your web camera also. Okay, they can take a snaps from your web camera. Okay, they can make it as a live streaming also. Okay, so I'm going to show you all those things by using some tools over here. Along with that, we are going to use malware threats, how attacker is going to create a malware. Okay, so like viruses, trojans, okay, so worms, all these things which we are going to show you over here. How attacker is going to destroy your computer, how they will spread this viruses into our network or our computers. Okay, I'm going to discuss about it, like manual as well as automation again. And the next one is a phishing attacks. Phishing attacks is very important thing here. Okay, because many people might experience this with phishing attacks, like your email ID got hacked or your social media platform got hacked, like a Facebook, Instagram, whatever it might be. You might be getting these things. Okay, so I'm going to show you a live demonstration right now. Okay, in our demo only, I'm going to show you a live demonstration on this. Okay, so how attacker is going to perform these activities. So that is, I'm going to show you phishing attacks and social engineering attacks. And along with that, DOS attacks. So denial of service attacks. So a huge request is going to send to the particular server and make that server down. So that we are going to see over here. It's a very dangerous attack. So but you can practice all these things. Remember, so where can we practice all these things? You can practice all these things on your computer itself. Okay, in your laptops. We are going to show you how to set up a lab in your environment. Okay, so in your own laptops, so that you can have access to your lab for 24/7. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up a lab and how to get into this particular thing. Okay, so DOS attacks. And apart from that, hacking a web servers and web applications. Okay, like here we are going to discuss about architecture of a websites and how web application works and how web server works, all these things. Along with that, we are going to show you a small demonstration part over here, like how attacker is going to perform attack on a websites directly. Okay, how they will try to enter into administrator panel without any username and password, how they will enter into websites. So that's what I'm going to show you over here. Okay, so today I'm going to show you the same demo over here. Okay, how attacker is going to do attack on a websites without knowing a username and password, how they will enter. I'm going to show you that on a live demo on today. Okay, once we're done with the course content, I'm going to show you live demos for you. Okay. Then next we'll be talking about proxies, that is deep web, dark web. You might have heard about this dark web. So what is a dark web? How to access that particular dark web? Okay, how proxies will be used. So all these things which we are going to show you a live demonstration on this. Okay. The next one is a mobile hacking is very important thing, hot topic nowadays. So I'm going to show you how mobile is going to be hacked by just one click. Okay. So if I send you a link and if you click on that particular link, your mobile will get hacked and I can see your location. I can see your model, the phone your information. Along with that, I can take your camera access also. Okay, I can take your camera access and the camera is going to be active. It will capture the photographs and it will send it to me. So I'm going to show you a live demonstration on this. Okay, so mobile hacking over here. But remember, whatever right now which I'm going to show you, this is only for educational purpose, not to do any misusing of this course. Remember that. Okay, so only for educational purpose, only for your career purpose, which we are going to show you all these live attacks. Along with these attacks, I'm going to show you mitigation part. Because see, if you know attack, you can easily protect, right? So that's why we are teaching you all the attacks, not to encourage hacking, not to do any other things. Okay, so please make a note of this. The next one, we are going to show you wireless network attacks, means Wi-Fi hacking. I'm going to show you how attacker is going to perform Wi-Fi hacking and how to protect from those type of attacks also. Okay, and then we'll talk about some Kali Linux operating system, because we are going to use this Kali Linux operating system. Okay, so for some of the practical demonstrations, it is specially designed for penetration testing and forensic part, but the same OS is going to be used by attackers to perform some malicious activities also. Okay, that's what we are going to show you here. Along with that, we are going to show you the theoretical part, which we are going to discuss over here. Some firewalls, like how many types of firewalls are there, how the firewall is going to protect our network, what is a honeypot, what is the IDS, intrusion detection systems. We are going to discuss about that. And then we'll talk about some IoT hacking. So Internet of Things. Nowadays, any electronic device which is connected to internet, we call it as IoT. Like say smart TVs. Okay, we got it smart TVs, smart cameras, CCTV cameras, and then smart ACs, smart bulbs. Everything is connected to internet network. So any device which is connected to internet, that can be hackable. So we are going to discuss about that, how IoT communication model happens, how many types of communication models are there, and what are the threats for this particular IoT hacking. And I'm going to show you a live demonstration on CCTV camera hacking, okay, on this. And apart from that, we are going to discuss about some cloud computing technologies. Okay, so cloud computing, like what is, many people are nowadays moving to cloud, like Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, right? So there are some threats in that cloud computing also. So we'll discuss about that particular cloud computing threats and theoretically. Okay, but we should never do a practical demonstration and directly live on AWS or Azure, because it becomes an illegal activity. So just we have a theoretical part, and I'm trying to do some practical demonstrations. Okay, if it is successful, I will show you that one also. Don't worry about that. Okay, so just I'm trying to host my own cloud, okay, into public, and I'm trying to do some practical demonstrations on that. If it is successful, yes, I will show you that particular practical demonstration. The next one is a cryptographers and stenographers over here. So how to hide our data for our confidentiality and integrity purposes by using some algorithms. Okay, so that's what we are going to learn here. Like you might heard about these algorithms like RSA algorithm, SHA algorithm, MD5 algorithms, right? So we are going to discuss about this particular algorithms over here. The next one, we are going to talk about some penetration testing. Okay, so penetration testing, what is a penetration testing, what we are going to do, how many types of testings we can do over here. So all these things which we are going to show you, just a small introduction part for a website penetration testing, which I'm going to give it for you. Okay, so this is a course content for a cyber security expert course content. Along with that, we are going to give you other course content which are related to the cyber security topics like identity theft, incident management, security compliances, computer forensic. One class will be on computer forensics, financial frauds, okay, risk assessments, and some case studies. Okay, case studies on recent attacks. Okay, so which we are going to talk about all these things in our cybersecurity expert course content. Along with this course content, we have another content which are related to bug bounty topics. Okay, bug bounty course content. This is also going to be covered in the same course content. Okay, expert course. Like we'll start with the bug bounty. We call this bug bounty as a web penetration testing also. Okay, web penetration testing. So introduction of bug bounty, lab setup and installation part. Then we'll talk about all the vulnerabilities right now, whatever you are seeing here, like cross-site scripting vulnerabilities, SQL injection vulnerabilities, file approval vulnerabilities, host error attack vulnerabilities. So how to find the vulnerabilities and how to report it, all these things which we are going to see, like IDOR vulnerabilities. Okay, so like how to fetch the information of other users through IDOR. These are very critical vulnerabilities. No rate limit, OTP bypasses, even you can bypass second step authentications. All these things I'm going to show you on a live demonstrations, live websites. Remember that. Okay, live websites. So OTP bypasses, parameter tampering. You might heard about this parameter tampering, like in e-commerce websites. Most of the times we'll see this in e-commerce websites. Like if you have a product of 1,000 rupees, you can buy it for 1 rupee. Okay, so changing the prices and buying. So all these parameter tamperings, vulnerabilities, we need to find it out. Okay, so SPF records and session hijacking. I'm going to show you live demonstration on session hijacking. Without knowing a username and password of a user, you can log in into their accounts. Like I'm going to show you live attack on OTT platforms. Right now, whatever the OTT platforms we have, like Hotstar, Netflix, Amazon Prime, many things, right? I'm going to show you live demonstration on OTT platforms. Then critical file vulnerabilities, WordPress vulnerability, because many people right nowadays, they are using WordPress to develop websites. Just drag and drop, but they don't know what is the background of that particular code and what are the vulnerabilities they are having. So we can easily identify the WordPress vulnerabilities over here. The long password attacks, URL redirections. So all these are the vulnerabilities which we are going to see. Along with that, we are going to show you some tools for vulnerability scanner tools. Like Accutex is one of the scanner tool. Okay, OWASP scanners are there. Along with that, some Nessus tools. So this type of tools which we are going to see here. And along with that, we are going to show you platforms where you can report these vulnerabilities and how you are going to get a bounties for us. Bounties is in the sense rewards. Okay, so if you find any bug in any one of the website, just you can report it and you can get some amount. They will reward you with some amounts. So that we call it as a name bug bounty platforms. I'm going to show you open platform bug bounties. Okay, and along with that, how to write a report and how to do submission. See now, if I tell you this bug bounty, see many organizations are ready to give you a bounties for us. If you find a bug, it's a legal. Remember that it's a legal where you can find a bugs and you can report it and you can earn money with that. Okay, so something like a freelancing work. Okay, so let me show you a small demonstration like what Google is going to offer for us. See, just if you search for Google, okay, Google is ready to give you a bug bounty for us. Okay, see, Google bug bounty. Where it is, and see, Google is ready to give you a bounties for us if you find a vulnerability depending upon the criticality of a bug. Again, okay, the criticality of a bug. If it is a very critical bug, then they are ready to pay this much of amount. Let me show you this. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, done. So you can find a bugs in any one of these particular things. All are related to Google. Okay, if you go down and if you see this, see they are ready to give you this much of amount for us. So if you calculate this, see, $31,337 into 80 rupees dollar, 25 lakhs they are ready to give. Not only Google, not only Google. Okay, let me show you other things like, for example, Ola bug bounty. Ola, you know that, right? Normal caps. Ola bug bounty is also available. Zomato is also available. See, Zomato bug bounty is also available. And Uber. Okay, Uber. Okay, Uber, where it is? Yeah, Uber bug bounty. See, Uber bug bounty is also available. Big Basket, Big Basket bug bounty. Okay, so something, any website you can find a bugs. Normally, whatever the websites right now regularly you are using, you can find a bugs. It's illegal and you can report it. You can report it. So this is very, very easy. Okay, and you can earn money with this, and that will be counted as an experience. You will get appreciation certificates so that it will be counted as an experience in your corporate companies also. Remember that. Okay, this comes under bug bounty course, which we are going to cover almost all OWSP top 10 vulnerabilities, including with that some extra vulnerabilities we are covering over here. Okay, so this is a course content for a bug bounty course. So yeah, see, this is in a recent case studies. Right now, you can see that AP Mahesh Bank was hacked for 12 crores. 12 crores of rupees got transferred, which is published in our Times of India. So one of the very biggest cyber crime in banking sector, actually. AP Mahesh Bank was hacked. Okay, so if you want, you can search for this particular things. Okay, I can give you this particular links also, just you can go through this particular things. Case study, what you can do here is just if you open that particular case study, you can get to know that. See what they have done here. See, let me show you a small case study. Okay, so like just only with one click they hacked this particular AP Mahesh Bank. Okay, so hackers hacked this one. See what they have done here, very simple thing. So they transferred 12.48 crores of bank, okay, amount for normal individual accounts to their accounts. Okay, which was done on January. Okay, so here what they have done here, just they given a particular link. Okay, so as per the Nigerian, like a police learned Nigerian handlers operating from India. Okay, they are operating from India. Nigerian people were tasked to open bank accounts through local in bank phishing emails. See, they sent only one phishing email was sent for 200 people, 200 people in their AP Mahesh Bank, like staff. Out of 200 people, only two people clicked on that. Okay, only two people clicked on that particular links through email. Unknowingly, they clicked on that particular links. Automatically, it will allow a remote access Trojan has been installed in their machines. Okay, Trojan was installed in their machines, and keylogger software is also installed in their machines on two of the computers. And they obtained the credentials of two staff members, and by sniffing attacks, they attacked into their network bank accounts. Okay, bank accounts, and they got all the master administrator login details, and they gain access to the bank database directly. So only with one email, so they entered into their network and they stolen 12 crores of rupees. Okay, this is very, very important. Remember that. That's why you need to learn about this type of case studies. We are going to discuss about this type of case studies also most of the times. Okay. There is another case study, we call this as a 40 lakhs was lost by businessman with a technique called SIM swapping fraud in Mumbai. Okay. And there is another one like AP and Telangana power utilities has been hacked by ransomware attacks. Okay. So like many things you can learn about this. I'm going to give you these case studies in our real time also. When you go for our courses, I'm going to talk about many case studies because it might help you in our interviews or to get updated knowledge on these things. Okay. So you should know about these things. So Times of India has published this particular businessman lost 40 lakhs. Swim swapping is nothing but they will take your SIM card and OTPs will be sent to the attacker. Okay, directly it will send to that particular attacker. So here is a one where you can see swim swapping. Okay, in January it was done, August. Okay, June. You can see that many things are available over here. So they will tell you they will call you on behalf of your the telecom service provider. Okay, and they will be telling that, sir, we have some issue in our network, so your network will be lost for a few hours, so again it will get re-established. In meantime, what they are going to do, okay, the businessman said that has received a SMS from his mobile service provider, nothing but Airtel, Jio, okay, about SIM change request at night. So he replied to that message saying that he made any such changes or not. Immediately he got a SMS saying that request has been cancelled. Then, however, in the morning, the businessman found that there is no signal in his SIM card, and which was linked to his bank account, and he was unable to make any calls and receive messages. But this was call forwarded has been enabled, and all OTPs was sent to the attacker, and he has transferred the amount directly. He has transferred the amount. Attacker has transferred the amount. 40 lakhs of things has been happened. Okay, crime was happened over there. So this is a thing which you need to look like 39.5 lakhs has been transferred into different accounts in 8 transactions. Okay. So this is also one of the case studies, that is a SIM swapping fraud happened in our Mumbai. So many things are there, many things are there. So you need to learn about this type of case studies also. So we are going to show you all these case studies. Don't worry about that. Okay. So why I'm teaching all these case studies? Because we have so much of threat in our surroundings. Okay. Because you are connected to internet with your mobile phone. That's more than enough. Okay. So you have to know about all these case studies also. Okay. Then here is a one live demos, which I'm going to show you a live demos over here. Okay, see, just to show you a live demo, just I need your email ID. Okay, just I'm not hacking anything, just I want to show you whether your information is leaked or not in online. Okay, to show, because you need to check regularly your email ID, because you might register in so many websites and you might forget about that website also, right? But attackers might target that database servers and they can take off your data from that. So just I want to show you that whether your email ID was leaked in internet or not with hackers. I want to show you that. So can you just ping me your email IDs, guys, so that I can check on live. I'm going to show you that where you can also check that. Okay, just I need any one of your email ID, any one of your email ID, please. Just ping me in a chat box your email ID so that I can show you a live demonstration on this. Guys, please, anyone, please ping your email ID. Don't get panic, because if you get a panic, then you cannot learn anything. Okay, so just to show you a live demonstration, I need your email ID. That's it. Okay, thanks for giving the email IDs. So just let me show you one of the website, which is very important website. You might use, you can also use this. Okay, see, this is a website, have I been pawned or not? So just you can check this website. Okay, just open the website and just enter your email ID over there. Just paste your email ID. Just I'm pasting a Pavan Kumar Reddy email ID. Just search. Okay, just I'm getting hit enter search. See, if your email ID was leaked in internet, you will be getting, see, yes, your email ID is leaked. Your information is leaked in one data breach. So which data breach it is? Dub smash. You might register this email ID in Dubsmash. So hackers hacked this Dubsmash in 2018 and they got 162 million email unique IDs. Along with that, your email ID is also available in this. This type of information has been compromised, your email ID, your geolocation, your name, password, phone numbers, username, everything. Let me show you another email ID. So I got another email ID over here, Sridhar email ID. Okay, so let us check that Sridhar email ID over here. You can also check like this. Okay, regularly check this. Okay. Okay, I got another one. Sridhar, you are good news. You don't have any data breaches. Your account is safe. No data breaches. Okay. Now let me check Nandini. See now. Nandini, I think good news. No data breaches. Everything is good. Okay. So if there is any data breaches, you can see that data breaches over here. Remember that. Okay. So you have to check regularly like this. So this is one of the very important thing, you go and check regularly on this. Okay, so this is one of the live thing which I have shown you, right? So the same way, okay, Kiran, I got it, Kiran email ID also. Let me check that with Kiran also. Don't worry. Okay, Kiran. One data breach is available again. I think dub smash only, right? See, if I give you my email ID, I might be having so many data breaches. Okay, so because I registered in many websites. Okay, see, this is my email ID now. See, two data breaches. One is in 000 web host and one is void, because this is hacked in this particular thing and we got it. See, Sharif Patan. Okay, copy this and just paste it, enter. See, no data breaches. Good, good. So great news. So you can check like this. Okay, so I'm just giving this link for you. Okay, in the chat box, you can check your own things. Okay, so here is a one link which I'm giving in the chat box. So this is a one. Okay, so now this is a one thing which I want to show you a live demonstration to check, update your information. Okay, if you find any data breaches has been done, immediately change your password, because most of the people are doing the bad habit. We have a bad habit of keeping the same password for many accounts, same password, right? They can easily hack your accounts. Remember that. So immediately change the password, or if you don't need that account, just delete that account from that particular website simply. Okay, so please go for these things. And apart from that, I would like to show you another live demonstration over here. That is a phishing attacks. See, the phishing attacks looks like a original website, looks like a original website. Okay, see, even if I type www.instagram.com, okay, see, when I open this particular instagram.com over here, okay, so it is going to take me to the fake website, which looks like a original website, but it's a fake website. It is going to show it for us. Okay, so let me show you a small demonstration over here. Okay, like what is my IP address? See, I hosted my system as a web server for Instagram actually. Okay, so just I will check my IP address, IP config. Okay, now you can see that 192.168.1.7. Okay, now I will go to a new window and www.instagram.com. Okay, if I search for this, okay, see, it is going to show you open an Instagram page. See, the website is Instagram only, right? But here, if I enter any details over here, okay, so for example, say Vishwanath and the password, something like okay, see now what happens. Just when you click on login, see what happens. Just I entered my details over there. See, it is showing that unable to connect. What do you think normally? Okay, might be some network issue or an internet issue, or what happened, something network issue. Okay, so unable to connect, something happened wrong. Okay, so now what happens here? It is already captured. It's already captured. The website is same, right? Instagram.com only. Okay, Instagram.com only. Okay, so but it's not a genuine page. It's not a original page. Remember that it's not a original page. Just I hosted my fake page over here. Same hackers will do the same activity. Now, how I'm going to get this particular username and passwords now? Okay, I logged in, right? Immediately I will get this. See. Oh, okay. Wait a second, where I can see this username and passwords over here. So I hosted on my web server. Just I'm going to show you this one. See, this is a username. This is a password which I entered here. See, I can make this into online. Remember that I can make this into online, and I can give this link also. I can give this particular link for other people. But remember, don't do these activities. Okay, don't do these particular activities. So just for our purpose, just for our awareness, I'm giving all these live demos over here. Okay, so say how we done this activity, I will show you everything, the step-by-step process, how I done this particular activity on our classes. Don't worry about that. Okay, just to show you a live demonstration on this. Okay, so along with that, www.instagram, okay, instagram.com and /login.html, right? See, anything, whatever I entered, everything is going to be captured. Okay, everything is going to be captured. Login, it is captured again. Okay, it is captured like this. It is going to capture each and every details of ours. Okay, never trust on any links. Just don't blindly click on any links. If you click on a link, it might have phishing, it might be a phishing links. Okay, it might be a phishing links. Sometimes you might observe this type of links also, right? So like this, like bit.ly links. Okay, bit.ly URL shorten links. Let me show you that URL shorten links over here. So login. Okay, so just I can create this type of links. You might see this type of links like a https:// bit.ly. Okay, ly slash something called this type of links. So these things are also very, very dangerous links. Please be careful on this. Okay, this is also one of the indications. Okay, you might get this type of links in our WhatsApp groups, right? Sometimes this type of links also amz.in dot something like this, Amazon links. Okay, or sometimes KYC links. You might be having a KYC links from your bank, like HDFC account got closed, so please update your KYCs. Okay, so don't trust those things. Don't click on those links. All are fake links. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to identify those links also. Don't worry about that. Okay, so in our classes, I'm going to show you in clear cut information how to identify those links and how attackers are going to perform these phishing attacks, how to protect from those type of phishing attacks also. Okay, that's what we are going to show all the live demonstrations. And apart from that, I would like to show you another live demonstration over here, that is website attacks. Website attacks. Okay, so when you open any website, you might find some login page over here, right? See, this is a HTTPS website only. Everything is HTTPS secured one, right? But I don't know the username and password of this particular website. So we try with the default username and passwords, for example, admin and admin, right? So sometimes you might find this type of default username and passwords to log in. This is a website attacks. Okay, so if login failed, what it is doing? It is checking in a database. It is checking in a database. Whatever we give, everything will be checked in a database. All right. So, but without knowing a username and password of this particular user account, I can log in into account. So let me show you a small demonstration here. Just I will write some script over here. Okay, just logical function which I'm writing over here. See, just I'm going to, I don't know the username and password. Just I'm writing some script over here. We call this as a payload. Okay, just if I click on login, see what happens. I logged into administrator account. Now I can edit the users, I can customize the site languages, I can transfer the funds, I can recent transactions can be done. Okay, so you can see view account summary you can do. I logged into administrator panel now directly. So I can do whatever I want, I can do that right now, right? So this is very, very dangerous attacks. Okay, it looks very simple, but when it becomes simple, when you know the background concept of this one, like how database works, how web application works, if you know the background concept of this, you can easily do these things. Attackers are also doing the same thing. Now, what is our job? You need to test like this and you have to report it. Remember, you have to report this particular thing to a particular developer that, hey, developer, you done this mistake. So I can able to log in into this. In the same way, hacker can also log in, right? So please fix it. So just we are going to take a screenshot of this and we are going to report that to a particular developer so that he can fix again the code. He will rewrite the code and he will fix this code. Okay, that is our job as a penetration tester. We call this as a penetration testing. Okay, so this is a live demos which we have shown you. Okay, so don't worry about this. I will explain you clearly about these things in an classes. Okay, the background concept, how it worked and what things we have used. Okay, so how phishing attacks is hosted, how website attacks was done. So just to show you a live demonstration, I'm doing this, but the background concept is very, very important. So I'm going to teach you everything live on a classes. Okay, so then These are the live demos which I plan to show you in a live demos. There are so many live demos like this. We are going to show you on live demos on live websites itself, directly on live websites. Okay, don't worry about that. Now, these are the top cybersecurity certifications you can get it from for any cybersecurity thing. Like right now, whatever we are teaching over here is a CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker course itself directly. Okay, along with that, penetration testing course, that is a bug bounty course we are offering in a cybersecurity expert training course. So these are the cybersecurity top cybersecurity certifications you can obtain, and don't worry about the certifications. We are here to help you on the certifications. Okay, so how to clear, because we are teaching the same syllabus over here. Okay, it is very easy to clear that. Don't worry about that. Okay, so these are the top cybersecurity certifications which we are having in a things. And these are the top cybersecurity jobs and this average salaries. Okay, average salaries, which as per uh, recent case studies, a recent survey, these are the job salaries. Okay, like you can apply for a solution architect, cybersecurity engineer, penetration tester and vulnerability tester, security analyst, IT auditors, okay, security compliance auditors, so many things. So these are the average salaries you can expect for this particular jobs. There are so many jobs in our India. Okay, also, okay, remember that, not only in abroad, because nowadays it's a very important, cyber security is very important for even a startup companies. Even startup companies are also looking for this particular cyber security people. So one of the very fastest growing job market, okay, in our IT industry, because see, now the recession is happening, right? So many people lost their jobs. Now many people are trying to switch their career into cyber security, because the recession is not going to affect for our cyber security and as well as networking people. Remember that. So it is evergreen subject. It's keep on research and learning subject. Okay, there is no end for this particular course. So you can opt your career in this, or you can if you're already working for a particular organization with a different job profile, you can even switch your career to the cyber security, one of the best options. Okay, and we are going to provide you, if you're a student, okay, if you're a student, we are going to provide you internships over here. Okay, and we are giving a if you're an organization employee or some other thing, yes, we are going to provide you the trainings and workshops and everything over here. Okay, so if you are from a college, so we are providing the college workshops also and trainings also and internships, and along with that we are providing some services, security services. Okay, so like penetration testing, email securities, vulnerability managements, endpoint securities. Okay, many things we are providing. So we have a trainings, we have a internships, and we have a services, security services also we are providing with our Nexson IT. And along with that, these are the giveaway for the students who enroll for the course. So yes, you can get all these things. Like at the end of the course, we are going to provide you 10 plus GB data, which includes all videos, materials, tools, PDFs, guides, many things. We are going to provide you 10 plus GB data we are providing for you, so that it will be useful for you, or after the classes you can go and you can upgrade your knowledge, advanced level knowledge, you can upgrade it. Okay, 10 plus GB we are providing. Recorded sessions, live sessions, what are the classes we are going to teach you, all sessions will be in a recorded sessions, and we will provide you the recorded sessions for you. Okay, so and the next one is a course completion certificate, which has a worth for you. If you have opted for internships, yes, you will be getting an internship certificate also. Okay, so along with that, and then opportunity to work as a freelancer. Okay, so we have an opportunity to work as a freelancer with us. And the next course completion, project completion course, like a projects after each and every course, we are going to provide you the projects. Okay, so that you will be getting more knowledge on that particular real-time demonstrations, real-time work. So projects after completion of the course, we are going to provide you. And then joining in official WhatsApp and Telegram groups, so that you will be getting regular updates on this particular cyber security news, recent attacks and everything. Okay, and regarding after that, we are going to provide you some career guidance and resume preparation, how to prepare for the resume. We are going to give you some sample resumes. Okay, and we are going to give you some guidance, like what are the things which you need to prepare for interview questions. Okay, some MCQs to clear your exam. So is easy council exam, we are going to provide you some MCQs also. And along with that, we are going to give you a discount for your next courses. from Nexson IT Academy. If you want to opt for any other course from Nexson IT Academy, if you are a old student, yes, you will be getting a discount voucher. Okay, discount vouchers for that particular next courses. Just if you provide that you already taken a course from this particular Nexson IT, yes, you will be getting a discount for that. So these are the giveaways which we are going to give it for our students, and many more things are available. Okay, many more things due to this slides constraint. So we haven't mentioned that, but many more things are available for you. So these are the things which we are providing for our students. And yep, I'm done with my demo over here. Right now, if you have any questions, yes, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me any doubts, you can unmute yourself now.
Hello, good morning, sir. My
Yeah,
name is
good
Pawan.
morning, Pawan. Thank
Sir, the certification is very important to gain to get a job
Yes,
as
CH
a beginner or
certification. As a beginner, you should have a CH certification so that your resume will be shortlisted more. Because see, in our IT industry, they are going to look for your certifications only. They will give you more preference for the certifications, right? So the certification part is not a big deal. Like if you have a knowledge, it's very easy to clear. That's not a big deal. So we will help you on that certification part. Don't worry about that. But certification is yes. And in the security module, in a security field, yes, certifications are very important.
is there any free certifications, sir? Free
Sorry.
websites, sir? Free websites or free certifications to put in resume?
Yes, there are some free certifications are also available where you can opt for the courses and you can complete that particular assessment and you can get a certifications. So we will let you know about that free certifications in a once you enroll for the course, we will give you some links for that. So you can go for the self-learning part and you can get certifications for that, free certifications.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any other things, guys?
Yeah, hi, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sharif.
Yeah, actually, I have I'm working as a security analyst L2.
Okay.
So
Mm.
what I'm looking here, I'm working for logarithm and curator tools.
Oh, okay. SCM tools, SIM tools. Okay.
Planning to yeah, exactly, sim tools.
Mm,
So
mm,
I'm
mm, mm.
to switch job. So because of that, they are asking nowadays everyone um, use subject. They're
Yes.
expecting installation, integration, and all.
Mm, mm,
So
mm, mm.
is this tool like any one tool will cover in this course? The
No, this is
logarithm or
SOC analyst is a different course actually. This course is
okay,
different. So whatever right now you're asking about the SOC like a SIM tools, that's a separate subject. It's a separate course actually, which is not going to be covered in this particular cybersecurity expert training course. Just we are going to give you some theoretical knowledge on incident managements on that in our course. But the
okay,
whatever like Splunk or Curator or some other things, whatever the tools you are using. So that is a separate SOC analyst course will be available. You can enroll for that particular course. We are launching that course also in next upcoming classes, like next 1 month or a couple of months. So you can enroll for that. You will be getting know about that particular things in a SOC analyst course.
yeah, got it. I'm exactly looking for that in
Mm-hmm.
course, SOC analyst course.
Okay, so
So
we are planning to launch that one also. So just we are in a preparation of that particular SOC because we are preparing our own content and we are preparing our own labs actually. So that's why it is taking some time. Just
okay,
in next 1 month or a couple of months, we are going to launch and I will be the trainer for that only.
okay. So may I know the what kind of tools you are going to train? Like
Like a
you have
Splunk,
some idea.
one is a Splunk ArcSight we are planning and IBM ArcSight, which we are going to
Curator.
talk to Curator and all other things. Like a 2 or 3
As you
tools we
said,
are going to teach you. So like Splunk,
okay,
this Curator and ArcSight.
okay, got it. So is there any training
Sorry, is there any?
to give a yeah, any plan to give a training in Azure Sentinel because it is like updated
Mm,
one,
mm,
right?
mm, mm.
So
Yes,
nowadays,
yes. We are planning, but it takes some time for us. Azure Sentinel, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, just we are in a pipeline actually. So just we are
okay,
planning to prepare our own thing because we are not going to copy other materials. So just we are preparing our own materials and we are going to do that actually. So that's why it is taking some time. Just in the next might be in a couple of months, you'll be getting that notifications from Nexson IT.
Okay. And one more query, sir. So if I learn this course, my position will be into the ethical hacker. What
Penetration
exactly?
tester, website penetration tester, you can go with that, or like a network penetration tester, you can go with that. See, the SOC team is only
Okay.
for a monitoring part, right? Monitoring
Monitoring
part.
purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monitoring purpose.
Yeah.
But when you enter into this cybersecurity expert training course, you will be expertise in a penetration testing directly, like a testing, doing a testing and reporting part. You will be going to get that. So
Yeah.
you'll be having more exposure in this actually. Instead of SOC, if you get into this website penetration testing, you will be getting more exposure and you get more knowledge on these things actually.
Okay. So is this course enough for L2 also? Like
Yes,
if
yes,
I
yes.
take.
Because from beginner to advanced level, we are going to teach you. That's why we made it as an expert course. We made it as
Okay.
expert course from beginner to advanced level. So this course covers you almost a 2.5 to 3 months of time actually. Okay, so 2.5 months time. So daily 1 hour course, like it will be on a morning sessions. So online and offline, both are going on at the same time. If you want to come to the institute and you want to listen, yes, you are allowed. And if you are far away from institute, then you want to listen from online, yes, you can go with the online also. As per your wish, yes, both are going on, online and offline courses.
Yeah, got it. And for the penetration testing, there will be
Mm, mm.
particular
Sorry.
tools, Metasploits. I'm not sure about the
Yes,
PP.
we are going to discuss about Metasploit. We are going to use a burp suite. We are going to use something like a Nmap tools. We are going to use some Accutex tool, NetSers tool, NetSparker tool. So many things we are going to discuss over here.
Yeah,
Wireshark tool
okay.
for packet analyzations. Okay, so in a Kali Linux, we are going to use, in a system hacking, we are going to use Metasploit tools. And in a Wi-Fi hacking, we are going to use a tool called Wi-Fi. And malware things, we are going to use some automation as well as manual things. So many things are there. Just we are going to show you all the things as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. I got it.
Okay. Okay, others, do you have any other doubts like Kiran, Nandini, Sai Kirti, Sridhar, Swati?
Sir, I'm Brown, sir.
Yeah,
I have
Pawan.
one small doubt, sir.
Mm,
Again.
mm,
Sir, present the recession is going on.
mm, mm, mm.
Is there any job opportunities in the cybersecurity or any developer roles?
Cybersecurity has openings. Cybersecurity has openings. Even our central government is also providing some cybersecurity jobs also. For our central government is also giving more preference for cybersecurity. So yes, job openings are still available for cybersecurity analyst. Developers, yes, it's a very biggest loss for them. Like when you go for this particular recession, many people are fired from different technologies, but there is no firing from cybersecurity. If you heard, if you see, if you ask any person who are working in a cybersecurity, so you can easily get to know that, because the recession is not going to affect for a cybersecurity, because the competition is very less, the people are very less over here, so they cannot fire them. Even every organization requires a team. Every organization requires a team nowadays. Not only that one, even client is asking, because see, if a client wants to give a project for any organization, first they're asking whether you have a cybersecurity team in your organization or not, because they want to secure their applications. You develop application and you give it, so if something happens wrong, who is responsible? So they are opting, along with the development, they are opting for cybersecurity solutions also. So they require a team for this. So it's very, very important nowadays.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, and without our approval, the client is not going to accept the application also. It won't move into production. Even a developer done that this development, or even quality analyst has given approval also, at last it comes to a security testing. Without our approval, it won't go to the production. That is the importance of cyber security analyst actually. Okay, yeah, right. And any other
Question.
things? Yeah.
So, yeah, so SOC analyst, it is like 24/7.
Mm,
So,
mm,
like
mm,
we are monitoring the
mm,
tool, right?
mm,
So,
mm,
what
mm.
about the penetration testing? Is it like 24/7 or?
No, no, no. It not will
Uh,
be a 24/7. In emergency cases, something if happens, if any application got down or some hacking happened on that particular application, then you have to immediately respond for that. Okay. But what is our job profile here is, once developer done with the development, then it comes for a testing. At that time, we will do testing and we will generate a report and we'll give that report to a particular concerned team to fix it. Once they fix it, again, it comes for a retesting. Once we give approval, it will move into production state. That's what it is going to do here.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah, Nandini, you're asking something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is there any placements available?
Regarding 100% placements, we are not having, but what we can do here is, if we get any opportunity, if we got to know that any opportunity, any job openings on one of the organization, we can give you that update for you so that you can go and you can apply for the jobs.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
I can give that things like we will be getting to know that if any openings are available, and we will provide you that particular update for you in our WhatsApp group and Telegram group. Actually, that is official group which we are having. So once you join into that group, once you enroll into that, once you join into that group, so you will be a part of that, and you will be getting all updates related to the new cybersecurity news and any job openings or anything. Yes, you will be getting to know that.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thanks. Kiran is asking in a chat box that how can I start freelancing work online? Kiran, see, once I asked as a freelancer, I told that you can work as a freelancer. Like, simple. See, if you are perfect in bug bounty courses, okay, so then you can start working on applications like real-time applications, okay, and you find a bugs, you report it, you will be getting a rewards. Okay, so that is a freelancing work only. So even I am also going to do the same thing. Like even you can, along with your job, you can do this particular freelancing because it's a official thing. It's official. No one will ask you why you are doing this because it's a freelancing where just you report a bugs, you can get a rewards. Okay, so that is a thing. You can do that freelancing work, and you can mention that work in your resumes. Okay, if you get any appreciation certificate, if you get any rewards from a Uber or something like a Big Basket or some other thing, any website. Okay, so even a appreciation certificate, just you can mention that. You can mention that in your resume so that your organizations will consider that as an experience, because you are going to do the same work with organization. There you will be getting a salary, and here you are getting a rewards. Simple thing. The work is same, but the doing a work is different. Like in a freelancing, you will get a rewards. In a job, you will get a salary. Simple thing. Okay. Then next, Swati is asking when the batch will going to start. So batches are going to start, so you can contact management, so they will give you all the update about the batches and everything. Okay, you can contact this particular number. Okay, so that you can go and you can reach to the management. They will give you about all the fees, course details. Okay, fees details, and when the course is going to start, what are the timings, everything they will be getting to know about that. Okay, you can reach out the management on this. Sharif, so I would like to discuss more about this course. Could you please call to this? So like Sharif, you can reach to this number, so they will connect to me. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, you can reach
Yeah,
you reach me
yeah.
on this particular thing. Right.
Okay.
So yeah, then I hope everything is good. So I hope you like the demo. So I hope to see you in classes. You enroll for the classes, so we can get into the class, and you can come to the offline as well as offline. Both things are going on at the same time, so you can reach out to the management. They will give you all the update for us. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. So see you in the classes. Bye.